All right, it's our off day here at Grand Lake for the National Championship. We kick off tomorrow. New format this year. We actually qualified through the regional qualifier on the Mississippi River back in May. So it's kind of a cool new format. Run it very much like they run the Opens. So we're going to give it a whirl here this week and see how things roll. We got a big banquet dinner and rules registration this afternoon, so that's pretty cool. But practice this week, or lack thereof, we made it, I think, 3.5 hours on Saturday morning. Official practice was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We made it 3.5 hours into Saturday morning, and lower unit went out. So made our way back. Wife came pick me up. Bummed around Saturday, calling different marinas and whatnot to see if we could find a lower unit. The ones that were open were already had their service crews out in the field doing winterizations. Completely understandable. So it was unsuccessful with that, so sat around the rest of Saturday and drove my wife nuts, according to her, because it wasn't in her plan to babysit me. But Sunday rolled around, service crews were coming, got a hold of GL, tournament directors, says, yep, their Mercury's one that's going to be here. And went over there, went and had breakfast. Excuse me. Went, had breakfast Saturday morning, or Sunday morning. Mercury guy got here about 10, went over, saw him. And he had just drove in, wasn't on the docket for that day, so he wasn't working. So again, Sunday, bummed around. Big shout out to Harvey Horn. Talked to him on Sunday afternoon because I was antsy after fishing the shoreline by the house, just wanted to get in the boat. So hopped in the back of his boat once the storms subsided on Sunday afternoon. Went out for about 3 hours till storms come up again. Actually I think I caught a fish or two. And then Monday morning, went back. We were second in line. Guy ahead of me, ironically, needed a new lower unit too. So got there about 7:30, quarter to 8. And by about 8:30, quarter to 9, he had a new lower unit on. We were rocking and rolling. So we got about 6.5 hours yesterday because 3 o'clock, the weather got interesting again. This is some of the most interesting fall weather I've ever seen. We've got, I don't know, last report I heard was over 7 inches of rain in 24 hours, and that was prior to last night, and I bet you we got another couple. So lakes come up about 9 inches. Hasn't really muddied it up, which is kind of odd. I know that it was really dry around here like the rest of the country. Hasn't muddied it up, so I guess hindsight, practice wasn't a complete waste because I didn't get too dialed in anything that was going to change. I've been here before, fall of 2021, had a decent derby then in the Opens. So I did get to check a couple things on Saturday morning before everything went down, and then got to run some old waypoints and find some new stuff yesterday. So we've got enough to throw at for a day or two. It's going to be a tough derby. Every bite's going to count. I think you're going to see a lot of guys without limits. But you know, like I said, last time I was here, I caught 6 legal fish the first day and 5 the second day, and I only had 5 bites the second day. So finished, I think, 23rd in that Open at almost 200. So it fits my style. I like the place. There's a lot of docks, a lot of laydowns, a lot of different shorelines to look at. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We're just about done rigging here. It's probably the easiest practice this boat has ever seen. So I think we only burned like probably 25 gallons of gas. So actually, I take that back. We burned 28 gallons of gas, and 20 of that was yesterday, driving around looking at stuff. So just trying to see as much as we could in that 6.5, 7 hours before the weather got bad. So looking forward to it, though. I think this new nation qualifier, that the way they did it, I really like it. It gives guys another opportunity at the Classic, at the Elites. They're run very well. GL, I talked to GL after we did lacrosse there. First time I'd met him, and he ran a really good tournament. It was no BS and hop in line on takeoff and not waiting for anybody. And so anxious to see how it works out tomorrow. But looking forward to it. Stay tuned, and hopefully we can we're going to start with 5 bites. If we can get 5 bites, I'll be very happy with that, and hopefully we can execute, because that's going to be the name of the game this week, and we'll go from there.